Dear students, today we are going to study the remaining part of the essay of study by Francis Bacon. Yesterday we have discussed the importance of study by Francis Bacon. How study is important, what it gives. For example, he says, studies serve for delight. It gives no doubt delight. He further says, it gives ornament, and also, according to him, it gives ability. These three are the initial benefits of the study Francis Bacon very well expresses in the essay of study. Beside that, he expresses the types of the people and their opinion about study. For example, he gives the types of people means he says crafty man, simple man, and we have said wise man. According to Francis Bacon, crafty men condemn means they don't like the study, they reject it. Simple men admire them, they have lot of admiration towards the study, and wise men finally they use it. So, in short, Francis Bacon talks about the opinion of the people and its uses. And further, he also expresses that there are many types of the books, so at a time we couldn't test, read each and every book with same interest, same passion, and same space. So he says some books, he says, are tested. Some books, according to him, to be swallowed. He says some books to be chewed and some books to be digested. Not each and every book we read from the beginning to the end in a state. There are many books, but among them, some books we just taste it and keep it aside. Some books we swallowed, means we like it, so we swallow. Then, after the swallow, if we like more, we chewed it, means we read it with interest, passion, admiration, love, pleasure, and finally we digest it, means we finally complete it, we finally read it. After this well-known three opinions, or we can say quotations, Francis Bacon further expresses the another benefits of the study, importance, benefits, uses to the mankind. And here, after this, Francis Bacon further said through his well-known quotation, he says, the types of study, which type of study the learner has to go or learner has to accept or practice. And he says there are three ways. According to him, reading make a man full. Further he says conference a ready man, and writing an exact man. So here three types of study. He says if you go through reading and reading, it makes the man full, means it makes a man Full means complete knowledge of that field. Then if you participate in various conferences, workshops, symposias, it makes a man ready. And finally, writing an exact man. So here just you look, reading full, conference ready, writing exact. So Francis Bacon's more stress is on writing than the conference and reading. So he says further, if you, he says, if you write little, he says, you would have a great memory. If you write little, means writing according to Francis Bacon is ideal because it directly goes to the memory, and whenever you want to use it, it automatically recollect in your mind. So he says write little, because if you read at that, sometimes what happens, your concentration is on reading and sometimes may not, so at that time you couldn't recollect in memory. But for writing, whenever you sit to write or practice of study through writing, at that time you have to look at the text and then write. त्याला बघावं लागतं, लिहावं लागतं, बघावं लागतं, लिहावं लागतं. And this looking and writing process, your eyes catch that word and they automatically recollect in the memory. So if you write little, means you would have a great memory, means the student has to go through writing and writing and writing if they have to develop their memory. Further he says, if he confer little, he would have a confer little, he would have a present wit. Whenever one participates in any seminar, conference, symposia, workshop, means when on one subject there is a discussion goes on and number of people participate in it, at that time one becomes ready. And in that situation, gathering while presenting his opinions, he gets the wit, means present wit, means on that situation he presently develops his own wit. So if you write little, you would have great memory. If you confer little, you would have a present wit. And if you read little, you would have much cunning. If you read little, you would have much cunningness, or it means that reading little gives you the cunningness, or it become you, make you cunning. It means the little reading is not beneficial of you, because in that little reading you couldn't get to the conclusion and you don't get the knowledge. थोडं वाचाल तर तुम्ही धूर्त व्हाल. म्हणजे थोडं नॉलेज हे जसं आपण म्हणतो की कुठल्याही विषयाचं अर्धवट ज्ञान हे धोकादायक असतं. त्या पद्धतीनं कॉन्फरन्स ठीक आहे, रायटिंग त्याच्यापेक्षा चांगली आहे. म्हणून हे जो सुरुवातीला प्रिफरन्स देतो तोच इथं रिव्हर्स घेतो, कारण की द रायटिंग इज मेनी टाइम्स बेटर देन द कॉन्फरन्स, and conference is many times better than the reading. So Francis Bacon here after this focus on the various types of books. According to Francis Bacon, there are so many types of books, and each book gives the different type of knowledge. Here are so many types of books according to Francis Bacon. For example, we have history, we have philosophy, we have mathematics, you have moral, poetry, grave, everything. So he says there are so many types of books and each book has the different feature, different knowledge and different things it gives. So he says if you go through the history, history makes us wise. According to him, history books makes us wise, means by the references and experiences of the earlier people. Further he says poets witty. If you go through the poetry, you become witty means scholar. Because poetry writing is not a joke of or not a cup of everyone, so it takes much and much energy. So it's a witty man's work. So poetry makes witty and mathematics subtle. When you go through the deep study of mathematics, it makes you subtle, means it gives you deeper knowledge of that subject. Then natural philosophy makes man deep. Natural philosophy gives the deep knowledge of the universe, and moral philosophies makes man grave, means moral books makes man grave, means serious about each and everything, because moral means the ideal path. And logic and rhetoric, finally he says logic and rhetoric makes able to contain, means they makes to become happy whatever you have. In this way, history, poetry, mathematics, natural philosophy, moral books, logic and rhetoric, each and everything according to Francis Bacon is useful, and each and every one's benefit and also the features are different from each other. And thus, the study of various books is according to Francis Bacon is like the various types of exercises. For example, if you go towards doctor for the pain in stomach, he says you just walk gently. Means the knowledge of any field do you want, expect or study, you have to choose the subject and then go into the deep study of that subject. And it is like, according to Francis Bacon, it is like the exercise we choose as per the requirement of the body. For example, Francis Bacon says the how the each and every subject's content, feature, knowledge different. The same time here he says there are also the different uses of the exercises like the study subject. Here says he says bowling exercise prakar, means bowling in the cricket. He says good for the stones and rain. Good for stones and rains. If somebody has a problem of kidney stone, mutkhada वगैरे it's a problem असेल, he must have to completely engage in the bowling consistently, then his problem will be solved. Further he says, if you engage in the shooting, shooting means rifle gun shooting, it makes or it is useful for the lungs and the breast. Hence, they are very useful for the breast and they make it hard and also solve the problem of these lungs. And further he says, gentle walking for the stomach. If you have any stomach pain, then you prefer gentle walking. And further he says, if you want to bold and hard your head, you have to horse ride. Horse riding makes man's head strong. And beside these exercises, how if I want to complete my wit, Bacon says you go through the poetry. If you want to become wise, you read the mathematic books. The same way, if you want to solve any physical problem, then you have to prefer these exercises. Here, Francis Bacon highlights. Finally, after these various types of books and various type of exercises and their respective uses or characteristics, Francis Bacon here focused on some man's conditions. If he finally says, if man's wit is wandering, if man's wit is wandering, लक्ष दुर्लक्षित होऊ लागलं, मन भटकू लागलं, man's wit is wandering, let him study the mathematics. Let him study the mathematics. According to Francis Bacon, if you sit for the study and your mind is diverting, wandering, at that time you first prefer to study the mathematics and your mind comes together and your mind controls and came together and your wit couldn't wander. So, अभ्यासात लक्ष नाही लागलं, मन भटकू लागलं तर मॅथमॅटिक्स घ्या. म्हणजे बऱ्याच वेळेस म्हणायचे की झोप येऊ लागली तर मॅथचं पुस्तक वाचा. इट मीन्स दॅट मॅथ इज युजफुल फॉर द wit is wandering. Further he says, if one's wit is not apt to distinguish, find differences, let the schoolman. Means if we find differences, man's wit is find differences, he says, let him study schoolmen. Means that will, if you go through the schoolmen and their oral observation, your wit will not be find any differences. If you want to apt to beat over matters, means वेगवेगळ्या विषयावर तुम्हाला चर्चा करायची असेल, over various matters, it is simple and clear, you have to study the lawyer's case. वेगवेगळ्या विषयावर तुम्हाला केसेस हँडल करायचं झालं तर तुम्हाला लॉयरची केस हँडल करावी लागेल किंवा लॉयरचे पुस्तक वाचावं लागेल. It means that according to Aristotle, if one's wit is wandering, let him study mathematics. If one is not apt to distinguish or find differences, means if he is not apt to find differences, let him study the schoolmen, then he will come to know that ideology. And if one's not apt to beat over various matters, वेगवेगळ्या मॅटरवर त्याचं जजमेंट येत नसेल, then call upon one thing to prove and illustrate, just another, let him to study the lawyer's case. So, in short, according to Francis Bacon, in short, every defect of the mind may have a special defect. He finally says, Francis Bacon finally said, every defect, कुठलाही दोष माणसामध्ये असेल तर प्रत्येक गोष्टीला सोल्युशन आहे, उपाय आहे. एव्हरी डिफेक्ट of the mind may have a special receipt. may have a special receipt means remedy means upay. Here in short, through this essay of study, Francis Bacon highlights the importance of study, benefits of study, we can say uses of study, and we can say types of study, and also opinions of people about study. Means in short, study is very important, and one has to consistently engage in it. And for any knowledge, if you want to develop, practice and gain, there is a huge gallery of subjects and he has to choose it. And every defect of the man, according to Francis Bacon, has a special receipt. So study is very important according to Francis Bacon. Thank you very much.